done by BDS here. Got the hatches, got players rotated to the right positions, for example, burning through those Goyo canisters. The next stage you now start looking at is what the execute looks like, but it's going to be explosive, Tim.
Shako knows that JLT's there, but uncharacteristic from Shako. Missing a couple of shots there. Did have the opportunity to take the Goyo out as he was forced to move by that asphyxiation bolt, but couldn't find it. Leakafac, however, does come in. Pick up Royboy. Shako gets one. Solotov in on the action as well. 3 versus 1 now all of a sudden. Solotov, Shako, closing.
That cognitive load that I spoke about yesterday, if you're giving a player 2 or 3 things to think about, they're only going to be able to take... Shako's an absolute pro, spraying through softballs and finding people, and Solotov's about to get a freebie here, Royboy. Death to Taken, the same way you could argue the same about the Goyo in the previous round. Nice shot from Ryder, but from Goyo in the previous round being sat of unsuspecting PSG players. But even though he might not be collecting loads of kills here, it's about the movement and the worry that now puts in PSG's mind. Oh, he could be below us at any point. Are we being droned out here? Am I about to get skeleton keyed from below? That's perpetually going to be a worry, but the Warden here, planted inside the kids, has done enough. 2 quick kills come through for Talon. They hold firm against the push coming in from BDS. And I guess Solotov is still hunting from below here, but a little bit out of sync maybe with the rest of his team. Leaves it all down to him and Yuzu's 2 former M&M players to get this one done.
Yeah, BDS are a little bit concerned about that push there. Just going in, I think, trying to get aggressive. There's surely got to be another kill for Solotov here. He sees the pan.
Wow.
No, and I just feel like BDS weren't really aware of that. And if there's anywhere that their game can improve, I feel like maybe just having, you know, all the information before they try to push is definitely going to be
blind here, but they are going to lack the ability to catch players moving on flanks, for example. Solotov going well for himself so far. I believe that's his 2nd entry in just the last couple of rounds. So starting out well, a 2nd kill being rolled through as well. More back to the sort of form that we remember from the M&M days, Tim.
Yeah, absolutely. And as I said, Solotov, last time we saw him online in Copenhagen, had a fantastic tournament, and certainly looking to repeat that for Misa. Does manage to take the shield off and find users. JLT onto Shako as well. 3v3 Breeders. Just pick this plant though. BDS have got the cover that they need. 2 versus 2, but one of those is a clash. Can get in there, start bullying these BDS players.
And he gives so much information now that JLT should have some free fights to be able to take out. Misa's got... What? How has Misa won that against Breeday? And he's in a spot as well where Leakyfat's coming around, but Misa goes nuclear! He just...
You know, your teammate going, why didn't you have the shield? We needed the...
Did he 180? I don't know if he's like shield squad Breeday. He must have, right? Like, in what... Okay, never mind, he comes off it there. I thought maybe it was a little bit more kind of style points than that. Breeday thing hitting the chest.
Leakyfat's just going to be opening up that angle into the zones, make sure that he can't be peeked from that side. Does go in and looks to take a part vertically, but getting hit with the F-Nat as well. A little bit too much pressure and gets forced out of there. Solotov with the goo mine in, but will be taken out.
No way. At least for now, just holding on and waiting to see what BDS's next move is, and it's the right play. It's the discipline that's being shown here that's really critical. You have no reason to go out there and go seeking kills or go swinging or get too aggressive. BDS are the ones who have got to make the play, and make the play. They shout in. Breeday has dropped in. That smoke not hitting him, narrowly just missing his backside there. And because they've got this top floor control, it's sort of the reverse. We mentioned about defending the site from above. It's the same in a post plan, but Shaiko's been taken down by Ryder. He don't care who it is. He'll beam them all at this point. Tim, a 2v4 in the post plan.
BDS might just hold on to this though. There's 2 versus 3 as Yuzus manages to find one, and he's keeping a hold of that vertical. The fight is Misa again finds him, knows where the last one is, but Breeder somehow hits him with a turn and burn. I mean, obviously, you know, we know Fabian pretty well. You know, we know 3-time world champions.
Yeah, no big deal.
But
do you know his actual real name?
And that is something that BDS, I think, definitely need to look at going forward. They need to make sure that they're getting the most out of those drones, playing the intel game, using that economy effectively. For the time being, though, Leakyfac is just going to keep himself on that game.
I mean, look.
He's cutting sight in half at the minute. Breeder is in and planting, and I'm not sure PSG Talon can do anything about this because Leakyfac's going to hold it. Perfect cover. 2 kills come in, 3 versus 3, but the diffuser is down, and BDS can just try and hold on now. They've removed a lot of the utility that PSG could play from behind, but Misa is still on the board.
Because, you know, there's a player up in Highway, right? No, it's just him by himself. I'll tell you what, if he gets this kill off here, this could be absolutely nuclear, but no, Solotov's not going to give him anything in this round. It looks like finally Lightning might strike twice, Tim, but maybe not 3 times here. There will not be into the post plant 1 unless Royboy and Soldier can do something incredibly special. And even that feels like a bit of a challenge. Swung on, Solotov's having an absolute field day here, Tim. He'll get the final 2 as well and close things out.
The fact that there was no chance for them to be able to fight from top white to stop that plant going down, so all that he had to do, Leakerfact, was hold towards Attic because they had Solotov in trophy, so they knew that nothing could come from trophy. Literally, the only...
Been a great hold, and now the clash has come pillar. Great rotation of players from PSG.
And I wonder how much of this has come from Fabian in that tactical timeout to say, look, we're gonna go down to basement again, and BDS have pushed Freezer hard every time, so this is what we're gonna do. Get up to the top of stairs and get aggressive. And it's worked out for them. Users does pick up JLT, but Soldier is there with one of his own. Breeder gone and the diffuser down, so that's going to create a little bit of a problem for BDS with 20 seconds left to go. Royboy takes the vertical and shuts Users down as he tries to move through to Pillar, and now this clash gets more and more powerful as he's just going to waste more and more time. 5 seconds left to go. Very little that BDS can do here.
They can't find the last either. PSG, the basement, just really great. Dare I say, like, advanced level movement of players there. And it doesn't sound like a whole lot, but a lot of players, again, will miss-time things. They'll miss these little subtle cues. But PSG have honestly just outplayed BDS there from start to finish without really having to win many guns. With the Blitz, with the Glass, the Sense is a bit of a different one, but the Thatcher also returns as a similar one. Now, there's a small mistake being shown as a wonderful example. No idea that the man's there, but they are trying to chase him down here, and they know about this to a drop away, but straight into the waiting arms of Misa. Lineup, as I spoke about earlier, really looking in towards the Bandit, in towards the Glass, and definitely the Sens as part of this lineup as well. A lot of smokes, a lot of light screens they can play behind, and really here Misa just begging. Oh, a shot straight through, of course, against the ward, and you're not going to have much joy. Solotov hitting double digits on the kills here as well, and really being, I dare say, the saving grace so far for his team.
To be honest, even without the warding, you kind of ask him for a little, you know, a couple of bullets to come through that smoke there, because you know that there's a good chance there's going to be a Glass that stood inside of it. So first nade is going to be caught out by the Woman Magnet. Need to be...
So that they've got to sort of just force their way in, down the more standard routes. There's no hatch support as well, which is going to make this rough. Smoke coming out, but a C4 comes out in response. User's going to find his man, and BDS not looking troubled at all, Tim. It's always the problem when the team does well in that first half. 2 halves to a game of Siege. Now you're seeing BDS really start to wake up, at least in this first defensive round.
Yeah, I mean, we expected them to come out and look a lot more comfortable on the defensive things. Ryder does manage to pick up Users, but likely to be a meaningless. If they can grab one attack on the, you know, they grab an attack on the third choice site, and then you're looking at a 7-5 or even an overtime, you know, you have to say that...
Oh man, this is so cheeky.
No, he's looked the wrong way. He's going to take a ton of damage. Nitro goes out, surely not. Leakerby has to be dead here, and Royboy is good. So it's going to be a difficult one. It's either that or PSG Talon just relocate and push from the other side. But Ryder manages to find Solotov. The more space that they can create on site, the bigger problem Breeder has here, because he can't necessarily keep himself in that position then.
Breeder's in a tough spot here as well, admittedly, because you know that they've just pushed up white stairs and got rid of one of your players. That's when you're meant to react. So he's a little bit late to the party in a sense here. He's got to make a move at some point, and now that engagements are going on, he may well do. But I think behind JLT, yes, someone else is waiting.
This
is so not BDS, by the way, this kind of play.
This is what I was going to say. BDS need to cut this sort of stuff out. Just, you know, you don't want Leakerfact running out a main door looking for somebody who may or may not be on Master Ball.
Yes, it's just lost to PSG Talon. You probably then start fancying your chances to bring them down, to be honest with you. Immediately there's one kill, but again, an answer back from the other side. What on earth has Fabian been feeding these guys? Breeder hits the deck as well. Leakerfact at least recovers one, and they should be able to get a 2v1 onto the Monty here. He's properly pinned in this corner, Tim, and my God, is he in trouble. If he gets away with anything here, it's going to be absolutely magic. Misa with it all to do. If anyone can, it's going to be him.
Surely the PSG Talon just didn't control the flanks well enough there. Leakerfact really hurt them with that push up Armory stairs. They're both just going to hold their positions now.
He knows.
He's given away though. Misa knows, surely. That's the kill that he needed to find. Leakerfact hits the deck, keeps himself alive.
I was going to say, he's got a couple of Bs, yeah.
30 seconds left to go.
He knows as well, he gets, oh my God, he's got the close one, the last one, inside him, mate.
We've just got to watch and enjoy this again. It's the second on utility dumped in. Solotov has not been impacted by any EMP that's gone off there, so his glasses still should be working.
He can't put them on, no.
No, he can't put them on, so that's going to give the opportunity. Soldier goes in and finds Shaiko. Liquefied super low health. PSG Talon could really be doing this, Des. It might really be happening. Liquefied just manages to get his man. He is going to be downed effectively now. 3 versus 3. 45 seconds left to go.
And like mentioned, Tim, they've still got enough to play with. They've got both smokes for Capital. They've got another smoke for Misa. They've got 2 light screens. They can do this again. And sure enough, that's exactly what they're going to go for. Diffuser is down. Solotov may have just got the kill that saves his team here, as now all that blue pressure disappears and they can play around Pillar a bit more freely. Misa's hit the deck. Ryder's got to do it all in 20 seconds. And I don't really feel like that one's going to happen. We've got Pinus Health 1, 2 still left here. Brede and Yuzu's
Attempts came through. You could see as soon as the Warden's glasses were activated, it was over. Solotov just walked around freely and got kill after kill. Here it is as he gets the one onto rear stage stairs. It was pretty easy for them, Solotov, to be able to bully you and to be able to get that backstab off. That could undo the round. Solotov has found his way up to the top of Laundry Stairs. There's nobody on the Armory side to do anything with yet, but if he can work his way through Zulu and get to White, it'll be a problem. Another big problem is the fact that the Monty is down. The spearhead of the push is gone as Shaiko manages to find a headshot.
I'm not quite sure what he was looking for there, if he was trying to get rid of a mute jammer on the door or something, but has paid the price for it. And Solotov is now stung underneath, goes to sprint up right, not realizing there was a third player here. Fair play. Why would you expect 3 players to be on White? It's still a kill back on the other side, but without that Monty now, no Grim left in back pocket either. They're just going to make this happen to with what they've got.
I still think Solotov needs to be a bit more careful in that situation rather than sprinting onto White Stairs. 3v2 becomes a 1. Now that they've been reined in a little bit and they've got BDS breathing down their necks, it's going to be a lot more difficult to get that final round.
It's the offside, the big key part secured. Now it's setting up for this execute.
A lot of the EDDs have been dealt with at this point. 45 seconds left to go. They've got the Monty on kitchen door. They're kind of ready to go here at PSG Talon. They've got the verticals. It's just about pushing in now and trying to get that diffuser down, hoping that you've got everything covered. The Gooman is not going to be helpful. Shaiko is able to drop the diffuser and the Monty. It's another big play from that man when BDS need it most. Misa looks to push in from the Dine Insider site, trying to find anything, but the Toxic Babe canisters are keeping them at bay, Des.
There's all the cams as well, doing a bit of work to help out. It's also full white screen. I was going to say, surely he dies here. Flank attempt comes on through. Shaiko's in with the C4 as well. They've got the finish off they need, and now BDS are inside a kitchen, holding on for dear life, and surely nothing comes off the back of this one. Tim, it feels like it might require a few more rounds for this one, because BDS on defense is probably what's going to make Talon a little bit worried here. Kind of feels like BDS are figuring things out since their timeout now. They've got a bit of a read on Talon and feel like they're managing them much more comfortably. We've seen that in several games so far, actually, at the Major. Even hearing
it there almost. They caught Liquefac out with the smoke canister in his hand. And, you know, had it been any other operator than the Monty, they'd have had an opportunity to get a kill there. But Soldier is going to get onto that freezer door and just make sure that it's difficult for BDS to move around inside a site. Nitro goes out. It's not going to be able to find the kill. Does a good chunk of damage, but no more than that. In come the kills, though. Roy Boy, Soldier, Ryder. Planty's going down from JLT. They might just win the attack that they needed, but here comes Users. He's now in a 1v3.
Of course, a couple of others definitely fighting up there as well, but as it stands, PSG showing that this gap is far closer than maybe we come to expect. A beautiful execute coming out. Just think.
Some Bs have been missed there as well. It looks like BDS are just panicking a little bit. They're at the bottom of stairs. They've not gone on into sight. Mistakes are being made here. And PSG Talon, they're forcing the mistakes out of BDS because they're doing everything right. This is great stuff. They have to deal with this Monty. One way or another, the Nitro won't do it. Shaiko finds JLT. BDS are fighting back, Des.
They managed to get one through, but with the shield up, you're basically down a gun. It's 2 versus 3 for all intents and purposes. Shaiko, the only one left. Is this their moment? He's onto a 2 in the round. Still going to find 2 more. If anyone can do it, Shaiko can. But Ryder, Roy Boy, they've had a fab tournament so far, Tim, and this could be their time. Yuzu's may even yet get rescued. The swing comes through, but just about scares him away. Resuscitation complete. 2v2 with 10 seconds to go.
It was a big play to pick him up. Will it prove to pay dividends? Ryder manages to find Shaiko.